local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Well, let me show you what we're dealing with right now. This is one of our cameras in Bismarck. Notice how the ice has coated the lens there. This is Dickinson. Ice on the lens as well. This is happening a lot in some of the southern counties, southern cities, and a lot of problems. One, it's icy, it's slippery, roads are slick, sidewalks, parking lots, but you're going to get snow on top of that. So you may walk out tomorrow morning thinking everything's fine, and there could be some ice underneath there, and you are on your backside in a hurry. The other thing to remember as I go through everything that's going on here is it's entirely possible tomorrow morning is going to be completely different than tomorrow afternoon as far as intensity. I mean, because we'll have all day for the snow to pile up and then blow around, bigger drifts, things like that. So right now we have the blizzard warning that you see right here, and then we have an expanded winter storm warning. Now Montreal County, Ward County, now in the winter storm warning. There's a winter weather advisory for a lot of these counties for some freezing rain. And I know the South Central could be, and maybe away from Bismarck, Ashley, Point Linton, Ashley points to the east. You could be looking at substantial amounts of ice, and that gets on trees, power lines, things like that, and then the snow on top of it is going to make for some treacherous conditions tomorrow. So this is going to be a high impact storm with a lot of wind. Now this does not look like the upper end of blizzard criteria. The winds will be approaching or just over the blizzard warning areas. That's still bad enough just because it's not high end blizzard. Even if it's a low end blizzard, it's a blizzard. Very heavy snow for most, but maybe not all of us. Some of the far northern counties may not be getting a whole lot of snow, just a few inches, but most of us will be getting a lot. And again, morning versus the afternoon travel could be completely different. So make sure you have boots and gloves and everything in your car, because it could be a bit of a struggle getting home from work tomorrow. So we've already dropped off to the teens in the west. We've got some 20s elsewhere. The wind isn't real bad yet, 5 to 15 miles an hour. Here's the radar and the satellite, and the heaviest snow right now, northeastern Montana. I have the QR code up here. You can take your phone, you can scan it, and I'll leave it up here for a moment or two. And that way tomorrow when you need to look at the road report, if you're going to be traveling, just go to the KX Storm Team weather app. You don't have to get online. You don't have to do all that stuff. Just use your phone, go to the Storm Team weather app, and you can easily find that road report. So here we are, 7 o'clock tonight. And we still have that northeasterly wind, and by 10 o'clock looks like some of the heavier snow might be starting to work into western North Dakota. But here we are by tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, widespread snow. Darker blues around Bismarck. Look at this. Now see all this pink? Freezing rain potential. It is going to end up snowing on top of it. This could be a real it's all going to be a problem area, but this really concerns me with all the freezing rain that's possible and the snow on top of it, because then you can't see necessarily how bad it is. So here we are at 7, and then by noon, it's still snowing and it's still very windy. This is going to be an all-day thing. Some of the snow could come down between 1 and 2 inches per hour. Not all day 2 inches per hour, but there could be a few hours that happens. Tomorrow afternoon, it's still snowing. Maybe the heaviest snow is pushing off to the east, but it's still snowing. 7 o'clock tomorrow night, guess what? It's still snowing. Kind of a broken record here. By midnight Thursday night into Friday morning, most of the snow should be off to the east, according to this high-resolution data that we're looking at, but we'll have that northwest wind ushering in even colder air. Some below zero temperatures, definitely below zero wind chills. So potential snow totals, kind of a bullseye around the Bismarck area. That's over 16 inches possible. There is the possibility that we could see this yellow or this pink color here nudge north, which would include Minot. So Minot end up being 8 to 12 as opposed to 4 to 8. But this is kind of a gray area we're not real sure on. But this whole area right here, you need to be prepared for more snow. And so low temperatures tonight, some single digits, but mostly teens. And then tomorrow we stay in the teens. And looking at the Bismarck 7-day Friday, Veterans Day, I mean, it'll be cold, but it'll be nicer. Check this out, nighttime lows below zero, and then some light chances of snow next week. But Joel, with the ice that's on the ground and things getting kind of coated with the ice, things are already slick. And if we get more of that and snow on top of it, just walking to your car could be dangerous, much less driving. So make sure you stay with us. Check out the road report before you go anywhere. And of course, we have that on the KX Storm Team weather app.
Yeah, this is why they tell people to tread lightly, just one step at a time, and try not to get too much in a hurry, because you can quickly be on your back if you're not careful.
Yeah, I mean, especially where you get that frozen rain, yeah, things could really be ugly.
Well, thanks so much, Tom.